From the day that I told her I negative, I swear to God everything goes jammerate. From the fan, the jail till the tapele. Her morals good and she speaks good Angale. The booger wrecked up and kalache. She smells good and she's always looking perfect. She has the looks of a queen and the heart of an empress. I need you in my life, and I want you by my side, 'cause you're always on my mind. She said that she loved me like she loved her dad. She swears she really means that. She said that she loved me like she loved her moms, and she swears she will never do me wrong. No matter where she goes, she must come back home. And this is the reason why I'm loving her so much. Good love is what you gave me, girl. And this is the reason why I'm staying around. I need you in my life, and I want you by my side, 'cause you're always on my mind. Namiso de telekanu malano mansino no telekanu hey namiso de telekanu amira nya wanyande mansino no telekanu From the day that I told her I negative, I swear to God everything goes jammerate. From the fan, the jail till the tapele. Her morals good and she speaks good Angale. The book.
Exco members, and they are the ones also working with the Women Football Coordinator, Senesiso, in terms of promoting and development of the women game. Among our mates also is the National Women Team Manager, Mrs. Nancy Fraser Lewis.
From the day that I told her I negative, I swear to God everything goes jammerate. From the fan, the jail to the tapele, her morals good and she speaks good Angale. The booger wrecked up and kalache. She smells good and she's always looking perfect. She has the looks of a queen and the heart of an empress. I need you in my life, and I want you by my side, 'cause you're always on my mind. She said that she loved me like she loved her dad. She swear she really means that. She said that she loved me like she loved her moms, and she swears she will never do me wrong. No matter where she goes, she must come back home. And it's the reason why I'm loving her so much. Good love is what
also is the Bansang Alkali in the name of Mr. Deva Kora. We'll also say morning to the representative of the police commissioner. We have the DO of the fire service, the women cultural couple here present, council of elders of the Bansang community, the Bansang Upper Basic School principal, Mr. Fast. Also among the delegates seated is the president of the CRR Football Federation, Mr. Numukunda Kanyi, commonly known as Ba. He has been with us for the past 3 days, working very hard in making sure this program is a success. Among the seated dignitaries also are the 2 Gambia Football Federation female exco members, Miss Zainab Cham and Madam Mam Isa Kamara. We have our able coach instructors, the 2 Germans ladies here from the Republic of Germany, here with us for a period of 2 months in trying to help the Gambia Football Federation or the Gambia at large in terms of promoting and developing women football. So, Monica Stab and Caro, you are most welcome to the Smiling Coast of the Gambia. And Pendaba. And Pendaba. We also have in our midst the National Women Team Manager, Nancy Fraser Lewis. Our staff at the Gambia Football Federation, we are headed here by the Deputy General Secretary, Abdul Salam Jame. Distinguished ladies and gentlemen, participants, community members of Bansang. This is the FIFA Live Your Goals Girls Festival. It is a program funded by FIFA in partnership with the Gambia Football Federation, which is aimed in promoting and developing the women game. The Gambia Football Federation, in its drive to develop football in the Gambia, has said that they will stretch their arms in developing football throughout the length and breadth of the Gambia. That is why when they go on their development perspective, the rural regions are not left behind. CRR is the last region to host the FIFA Live Your Goals. It's a legacy 4-year program, and 2017 is the final year. So CRR, like I said during our meeting last week, we are the luckiest region in the sense that they have witnessed the arrival of 2 German nationals who are sent here by the German GNOC to help in developing the women game. We all know that we are making significant strides in terms of developing the women game. Just recently, our under-17 female team are just from Sierra Leone, beating them 3-0. We say kudos to the Gambia Football Federation president, the staff, technical team, and all the players that were involved in making that a success. Then come on the 28th will be the return leg. I think that is where we will expect to put the final straw in the camel's neck so that we will qualify and meet Ghana in the next phase. So we hope and pray that the under-17 continue to give us glory. The president over the past has been saying that the future of Gambian football is feminine. And looking at the strides the women are doing over the past weeks, it seems that they are trying to make the president's words much stronger. But we hope that also that the men will not also be left behind. We'll also continue and make sure we fight hard and make sure we get back to our winning ways. Just before we do the prayers and the national anthem, I'll just go and give you a rundown of the program itself. So may I call on the president of the CRR Football Association to give us the welcoming remarks.
The cooks and everybody. I'll also welcome the alcalo and the elders of the community. Our guests from Germany, Mrs. Monica and Aaron. Yes, okay, all right. Okay, welcome to CRR. We are very happy to host the last FIFA Live Your Goal Girls Festival in CRR. I will also thank the CRR FA for this wonderful job that they have done. I'll thank the schools, the various schools that are part of the program today, together with their teachers, the principals, and all the students that are here. So without wasting much time, because the sun is very hot, and we have some various speakers to talk about some activities for today's program. As Mr. Nyasi said, football is now being decentralized. The decentralized process is a process, but gradually it's coming up. This Live Your Goal started some 4 years ago. It was going around all the regions, and finally it's in CRL, and this will be the last. As we all know, CRL Football Federation, CRL Football Association, is an affiliated to the Gambia Football Federation. But we can say 90% of our programs are run independently in support of the Gambia Football Federation. And this is one of the things that's part of the centralization of football in the regions. And we also have our regional football leagues that are going on various parts of the districts. Just recently, even yesterday, we had the first division club, that's Armed Forces, that came to play a test match here. Before that wasn't happening. Yeah. If you can tell the people, the first division clubs will never come and play matches here, but now football is decentralized. We received Armed Forces yesterday, we played a test match with them. Not only in Bansang, they played in Brikamba and Kerwan, they played in Georgetown, and yesterday we have a match in the Bansang here. And we are expecting another first division club for another visit again. So this is just to show that football is now being decentralized in the regions. So on that note, I thank the Gambia Football Federation through our humble president, Mr. Lamin Kaba Bajo, and all the delegation that made this program a success. We have to thank the Alcalo of Bansang too for hosting us as the leader of the community. Since the beginning of this activity, we are with him, and today he is here with us. We thank the CFO, we thank the governor, the commissioner of police, the fire and ambulance services, the Gambia divisional health team, the Gambia, the Banson Hospital, and all the delegates who made it here today. Once again, welcome to CRL, and thank you so much for your participation. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Sorry for some issues with the generator. Good afternoon. Good afternoon to you all. Good afternoon to you all. The President of the Gambia Football Federation, Mr. Lamin Kawabajo, and his entire executive members, the representative of the Governor of CRR, and the Alcalo of CRR, the CRR Association headed by Mr. Numukunya Kanyi, the two female executive members, Monica Staff, women's football expert from Germany, and Dr. Caro, a doctor in sports science from Germany, the GFF staff headed by the Acting Secretary General, Mr. Abdul Salam Jame, my fellow wonderful ambassadors, wonderful participants from various schools, the media and protocol duly respectfully observed. It will be a very short, precise speech. Mr. Chairman, one of the most important missions of the Gambia Football Federation is to transform women's football as one of the popular attractive sports to be known in the Gambia. Every girl and woman all over the country will have the opportunity to play the game. However, the FIFA Live Your Goal Girl Festival is led to direct where girls can showcase their talents. Thus, the key mandate of the Gambia Football Federation is to develop and strengthen girls and women's game participation at the grassroots level to groom the young offsprings in the near future generation through the FIFA Live Your Goal Girl Festivals and many other activities. It has immensely contributed in women's football since its concept in the 2014. May I give the objectives why the FIFA Live Your Goal Girl Festival is initiated by the member associations in the whole world and which is the GFF is part of. One is to provide further opportunity to the GFF to showcase the potential growth of the girls and women's participation, to create awareness of women's football in the Gambia, especially in all regions, to enhance a vivid mass participation of girls and women in football, to identify young talented girls to be groomed as future players, coaches, medics, referees, and administrators. Because the Gambia Football Federation have a camp project, and with the camp project, we do the strategic development plan to develop those wonderful like coaches, medics, and referees and administrators. To empower women to be given the leading role of organization. We have one of them, Senabu Cham, the chairperson of women's football, who are participating in leadership program in Zurich. To promote giving a sign of motivating girls and young women in football. Also, we started the Live Your Goal concept in 2014. In 2014, 360 girls aged 6 to 12 were introduced in KM, West Coast, and Banjul. In 2015, 240 girl child aged 6 to 12 also were introduced in KM, Banjul, and West Coast region. 2016, 240 girls were introduced in NBR because we said we are not only stopping at the Greater Banjul area, but we also want the women's football to be regionalized in all regions, in the 7 regions of the Gambia, which NBR was the first region in the rural region to host the FIFA Live Your Goal. 2016, we introduced 1,000 girls to have the idea of women's football. Age 6 to 12 were introduced in NRR. And today, in CRR, we introduced also nearly 450 girls will be introduced to the game today in Bansang. I'd like to take this opportunity to congratulate the Gambia Football Federation on the leadership of the president, who is very much key and the first patronage in women's football, for the continued support towards women's football development in the Gambia. Because recently the league coordinator have informed you guys they have played in Sierra Leone, which they won the game by 3-0, and the return leg should be 2018. With that, we are starting. That is a sign of motivation that's showing that women's football is really developing in the Gambia gradually. We also have the national women's team played last September 16 with the Guinea-Bissau, which lead them to won by 2 goals. The Gambia Football Federation are looking very immensely to see women's football is developed in the country. I also would like to take this opportunity to thank the CRR Association headed by the President Numukuna Kanyi and his teachers from the various schools, and also the Alcalo, because last time we were here, and also he has shown a very wonderful support to everybody. With that, the Gambia Football Federation will be having the money to support 100% of a girl child, especially at the grassroots level, to see the grassroots level will be a strong base to supply the U17, U20 and the senior team. Always, as I close my speech, and always as a mentor, will always say, the game is the best teacher. Without wasting much time, I would like to say thank you very much and have a wonderful festival.
Thank you very much, Madam Seni Sisoho. I think you all know her. She's in the Dembeje group, the female players that participated in the 2012 Azerbaijan expert, Monica Stab. Monica Stab, can you give her a round of applause? Monica Stab, all the way from Germany. She will be here with us, helping us to develop the women game. Our female football expert, Monica Stab. Monica Stab, can you give her a round of applause? Monica Stab, all the way from Germany. She will be here with us, helping us to develop the women game.
Okay? You okay? Yes. Good. Wow. Very proud to be here. Also my top Germany, Caro.
A little bit and little. Yeah.
Next. This one. Everybody understands now, okay? So we are really impressed by these girls coming here for this festival. What you are telling me? Okay, you all right? So we come here all the way from Germany and to see such a beautiful day, and that you are here all wanting to take part of this. And we are really proud to be one of you, to be here, to see all that. So many girls want to play football. And I like to say thank you to Saini and all her team, everybody who's helping to make this happen, to come here, to arrange everything, to build up. I know it's hard work, so I like to say thank you and give them a big hand for all the helpers who did. Thank you. And I also like to say thank you to one man. One man, he is on top. He is on top of all of you from the GFF Football Federation, and it's the president who really come here. Thank you, President. And Mr. Bachu, I tell you, is one of the presidents I never seen around the world I've been with women football. He really cares about you, all of you. That's why he came here from Banjul all the way to see you playing football. And that is great that he cares and really wants to do a lot for women football. Thank you, Mr. Bachu. I don't want to talk too much because we want to go on the field. I wish us a lot of fun, enjoyment, that we play the game. Like Saini was saying, the game is the best teacher, and that we have a wonderful day. And thank you for being here. Thank you for letting us be part of this here in CRR for everything you did. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Abaraga.
Thank you, Monica. Thank you for acknowledging the efforts of the GFF president in promoting women's football. But participants, you will have a lot of Monica and Caro when the technical activities begin. They will be the people leading you to the technical activities in introducing you to football. So now can we have the pleasure and honor in inviting the Gambia Football Federation President, Mr. Lamin Kawabaja.
Football in this country, and I want to highlight them very well, Miss Senabu Cham and Ma'am Lisa Kamara. These young ladies have nothing else in this world other than supporting and seeing the development of women's football in the country. As young as they are, football is their life. So we thank them for always being with us. Also want to thank the young and dynamic FIFA Live Your Goals women's football ambassadors, Seri and her colleagues, Vero, and all the other ambassadors. We are proud to see you anytime we call you. Thank you for coming. We cannot express our delight and appreciation to Monica and her colleague Caroline, who traveled all the way from Germany to come and join us to help us assess the level of women's football in the country and help us draw programs for its further development, courtesy of the German National Olympic Committee through the Gambia National Olympic Committee. Monica, welcome once again, and we are very much proud and very appreciative for you to accept to travel all the way from Germany to the west coast, to the smiling coast of Africa, and further into the interior of the Gambia. And I'm aware that this is your second time to Bansang. We are grateful and we are touched. And I'm sure Caroline is joining you will boost your morale more and assist you in your undertaking. The Acting General Secretary and staff, and the indefatigable staff of the Gambia Football Federation, the grassroots football coordinator, Salah Ibrahim Anyas, who is the coordinator, who is the master of ceremony in this occasion, Miss Nancy Fraser-Lewis, who is the team manager of the senior national team, and all the other colleagues around. I've seen the chairman of the CRR Referees Association, Mr. Balde, all other football enthusiasts, particularly the members of the executive committee of the CRR Regional Football Association. Mr. President of CRR, FA and the Alkali, to put into fruition our desire and our intention to further expand football into the whole country, especially women's football. The Gambia Football Federation's executive week ahead, we have not given anything to chance when it comes to women's football development. It's top on the priority. We'll do everything possible to ensure that not only we fill the gap that the women reach the men, but also for the women to go ahead, so that in the next coming years, the men will be trying to catch up with the women. It's not only to fill the gap, but we want the women to go ahead. Because so far, in the history of Gambian football, it is only the women that we can count who have taken us to the World Cup. Not talking of the African Cup of Nations, but to the World Cup. Whatever the level, the circumstances, we've been to the World Cup. And I was very much privileged to have been associated with that. When I hosted that team under 17 in 2012 on their way to Azerbaijan, I was Gambian ambassador in Morocco, and they organized a 10-day training camp for them. We prepared them for the World Cup. And we've seen recently, the male teams are doing very well. They are trying at all categories. But so far, when it comes to achievements and victory, is on the side of the women's team. The senior women's national team recently defeated their Guinea-Bissau counterparts in Banjul by 2-0. And the under-17 recently also defeated their hosts in Sierra Leone by 3-0. Then what else? So the future is in your hands. This legacy program of the FIFA has brought a number of results by introducing thousands of girls to football. In that way, we have seen that thousands of families have been encouraged and they have been convinced that it's CRR under Zimba and his people. So thank you so much. The FIFA Live Your Goal Girls Festival, as you all know, is a 4-year legacy program that is wrapping up this year. And this particular activity in Bansang CRR is the 5th of its kind, as alluded to by the Women's Football Coordinator Seni. The first 2 were held in the Combos, the 3rd one held in Farafenye North Bank region, and the 4th one held in Soma LRR, and the 5th and the final one being held today in CRR that covers CRR and URR. This is to put into fruition our desire and our intention to further expand football into the whole country, especially women's football. The Gambia Football Federation's executive week I had, we have not given anything to chance when it comes to women's football development. It's top on the priority. We'll do everything possible to ensure that not only we fill the gap that the women reach the men, but also for the women to go ahead so that in the next coming years, the men will be trying to catch up with the women. It's not only to fill the gap, but we want the women to go ahead. Because so far, in the history of Gambian football, it is only the women that we can count to have taken us to the World Cup. Not talking of the African Cup of Nations, but to the World Cup. Whatever the level, the circumstances, we've been to the World Cup. And I was very much privileged to have been associated with that. When I hosted that team, the under-17 in 2012, on their way to Azerbaijan, I was Gambian ambassador in Morocco, and I organized a 10-day training camp for them. We prepared them for the World Cup. And we've seen recently, the male teams are doing very well. They are trying at all categories. But so far, when it comes to achievements and victory, is on the side of the women's team. The senior women's national team recently defeated their Guinea-Bissau counterparts in Banjul by 2-0. And the under-17 return recently also defeated their hosts in Sierra Leone by 3-0. Then what else? So the future is in your hands. This legacy program of the FIFA has brought a number of results by introducing thousands of girls to football. In that way, we have seen that thousands of families have been encouraged and they have been convinced to allow their girl child to play football. Because we know playing football has its own religious and social contradictions. But having this number of girls being allowed by their parents to come and participate in this activity is an encouragement to us that the parents are convinced and they know that there is no harm for the girl to play football, except the huge benefits that lay ahead of them. As we speak, we have one of our top girls players who is now on a trial in France with one of the top teams in France. And we know when Miss Tamba succeeds, she will be the first Gambian to go and play professional as a woman. We at the GFF, we will not cease praying. We are praying every day so that the aspiration of the girl is met and we can proudly associate ourselves to that. So for you, the girls, and for the parents, for the teachers, the potentials in football, especially women's football, are huge. Football is no longer passion, it's no longer fun, it's no longer just for physical fitness. Football is business, and business is money. let's take it seriously. And then playing football will not have any negative impact on your academic careers. You can excel in your academic career path whilst playing football. The two go tandem. Some of us made that mistake when we were young. We thought too much of playing football would have distracted us from our books, but had I known. On this note, once again, Monica and Caroline, we are very proud that you are with us. Please transmit our deepest gratitude to the German Olympic Committee, to the German government, and through the Gambian National Olympic Committee for giving us this opportunity to have you with us to help us further develop women's football in this country. Please, we assure you that your coming in will complement a lot in what we are doing, and that inshallah it will make a big impact in what we are doing. So once again, thank you. Alkalo anisa temur ala baraka nse wata bake bansankolu be CRR mul be bawo mol men nata jambi ning alfal may dingul bule itina jam be ngaji lonko ni ko musole football ke ko mu kudole ti bare musoga football ke le ke o ka football ke ko na nyaare bare ñi ngañi ke ñi ne kam makaje ko mbaño lim faño don tul men be mu dingol musol ben tul ko football say amanke feat football mu business wol ñi dindol ma leje tambi soma ala se mo harje no ay tambi bitang ay da play professional kewol ka men so million men so da fanan so million kilon so ay na la dim ala wulul ala bondi astaghfirullah sa balu nya soniyandi dimbaade woto amang fentinya dino do nda midda jekito la mam fentinya fe mo la balu nya do dindol ni sunku dindol kambandi woto se wota ba ka je ko dindi keme wole na jambi ato wulul ali bula pour kana ka football play jam adiata nyeba ñin tuba musu fulol man la keje ka bonan jaman na olympic committee jaman masakunda wolle kinan kanantul ma koy kaje ko musolla football yi mbayir wonde na nyame ni musu wal men ke baba men jeten sanji taldul abe musu football yirmande ka dunya ko Gambia le mu sanji banku tan worola ani woro nyawat adun atata damen dunya ko pour kaje ko musolla football ka yirwandi woro bansankol yo soto Gambia le soto Afrika kono mu harje de Gambia bansankole ya soto fana mu harje de bansankole o mu harje de siarali woto mbala fila do ngamen dati ngamota nyofe mbana la fondi kewlu ibe membe kata kan football to ala mote fe football manke fe akuti sanji dandan tambita jang kam nati fondi kewle ko po win ya jamme momo so million al ando nundo million woto mo million ani 10 million manke million dollars o dole bunkendol le fañole ibañole e dol samba hijola dol barakata o kono ando dindi jamabe karam la bande be football la banda wol kam men soto wala e lokun jo wala tambita Gambia la ministre la sango jol football la wono football la Gambia dingol be banda men be football la lokun wol kam men soto ni yani Gambia ministre la sango jo kafu nyoma wala la jo siato kamune ni dunia ko andi ñun sumbutal men ke yeden bi kewol ta fotande wol fotade dandulal musolle fanan kana say laftanga kata alpha ila fe dungo kututa feng soto itama men soto o danga silodi dinno wala e football o ke tijalum bal ten dambal jayla bawo dim weekend o de ka dinno mobilize kana fo jande kay beke den ngani ekino damala sab to bal ten dambal jayla once again thank you for keen listening and for your participation. Thank you so much, and thank you, Master of Ceremonies. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. President of the Gambia Football Federation. We are not here just to get women players. We want women players, referees, medics, administrators, because football nowadays, as the President said, is business. I can say it is the largest industry in the world now. He just talked about a female player who is in trials at Paris. If he's happened to make it and sign a contract, the least she will earn will be around $10,000, $15,000 a week. That's quite a lot of money. We also have in our midst Nancy Fraser Lewis, who was introduced, Madam Mamisa Kamara. They are CAF match commissioners. Seinabu Cham, he is in the FIFA leadership development program. All these people you see travel around the globe and they are paid money, all because of football. I said it here last week that all of us cannot be in the offices wearing neckties. We all go to school, but at some time, all of us got into certain things. Mr. Balde is also here. He is the president of the Sierra Referees Association. So we will urge some of these interested women or these ex-players, if they want to be referees, they can contact Mr. Balde. It's not always that we are there to just get players. We can get players, referees, medics, you name it, all female. So you want everything to be female. Maybe in the next 5 or so years, everything about women will be controlled by the women. So we urge on the women folk to make sure you come forward. Then we will have our last speaker to be to do the closing remarks. So we now call on the Bangsang Alkali, Mr. Keba Kora, to give us a short closing remark.
Mr. Lamin Kababajo, the President, the German delegation, the Gambia Football Federation, Sierra Football Federation, Council of Elders, invited guests. I'm very, very delighted today to be part of this Live a Goal. Live a Goal, if it is only living a goal, CRR is the biggest region in the whole entire country. If we are to live a goal, we'll have more goals in CRR than any other region in the country. Now, being a leader, you should always try to create a room for a library. The President, Lamin Kababajo, for his entire political life, and being the President of FIFA, for the Gambia, for this country, I am fortunate this is the first time today seeing Lamin Kababajo for over 25 years. And I think what I have said, Lamin has also created a room, a library that people can make reference of his achievements. Football, it's a business. It's the most profitable game in the entire world, football. Monica, you have seen our kids. I think they've developed very good muscles. They've got very good stamina. And I promise you, in 4 years, 5 years' time, you'll get one of the best teams in Sierra. I would like to give an advice for these young girls. Please, let's try to have good communication. Communication in one sense, let's have video so that they can watch every week. They can watch these video games on football. I urge the federation also to make it more competitive. Please try to arrange competitions between schools, between regions. This will make it more competitive. And this is going to make it more encouraging for people to come out. Now the game is going to 50-50. But Lamin Kababajo, you should also consider the old men to have a football team. It is 50-50, but let's make it 75-75, so that we want to enter into the business. It's not fun, it's business. We want money. We'll create one football team here. So I thank you very much, Monica, and your team. Lamin Kababajo, keep it up. Keep it up. In the Gambia, we always have room competition for leadership. This is our problem, leadership. But leadership with production. If you produce, you'll be a good leader. If you don't produce, why be a leader? And I am very, very proud of you. You have made an excellent speech. So thank you very much. Monica, thank you very much for your participation. And this is the first time a FIFA president coming to Basel to attend an occasion of this type. Thank you very much. May God...
Alnaja. Atal play, Alani. Yo, tade, score, yo. Goal! Takama, goal, goal.
We also thank the participants for their efforts in making sure the programs were done. Wherever the FIFA Live Your Goals Girls Festival is held, we normally give out something, that is the balls, to the participating teams. Because the balls are the tools they will use to make sure they kickstart their training and also participate and help the GFF in its drive to developing football in the country. We will be giving out balls to the participating schools that we are here with us today. First, we will start with the Bansang Lower Basic School. Bansang Lower Basic School. Giving out And men, women, football. Methodist Lower Basic School. Lower Basic School. Aisa.
Thank you. Thank you so much. Send Mara. Go to that garden. Lemon Koto.
Lemon Koto.
Okay, this one is for okay? Yeah. I said, I'm going to go to the there.
Can you please introduce yourself?
From Janyambre Methodist School. Where I come here from. What? Balde. I'm from Janyambre Methodist Lower Basic School.
In which grade are you?
I am in grade 6 circle.
Okay.
I do football as my profession.
Thank you. So here we are today here in the school for technical program conducted by GFF Women's Football in collaboration with FIFA technical program for Live Your Girls Festival. Now, for your own observation, how do you see the program today? What do you learn from the program?
It was nice. We play well. I see those who have come here. They come here to play.
So were you happy playing football and also seeing people like us, like Seni, like Penda as the ambassadors, coming here to conduct the program for you? How well did that motivate you?
I played football. I went up to Congo for football there. I played for the basis also.
Okay. So you used to be like the GFF ambassadors one day?
Yeah.
Okay. Now, basically, going back to your family, do your parents allow you to play football as a woman in the Bansang community?
Yeah, sometimes they did not allow me sometimes.
They used to refuse girls playing football due to the cultural barriers that a woman should not play football.
Yeah.
But I see some talent in you, and I know you could be a feature star for the Gambia women's national team. Why not the parents to come back and
And I want you by my side, 'cause you're always on my mind. Namiso de telekanu malano mansino no telekanu. Hey, Namiso de telekanu. Amira nyawa nyande mansino no telekanu. I need you in my life, and I want you by my side, 'cause you're always on my mind. I swear down, man, I'm here to protect you. No way, God, ain't nobody will touch you. I'm here to protect you with my African juju, 'cause you too good and sweet like my African fufu.